Dr. Nassif brings us such experience, 25 years of experience, extensive training, multiple board certifications, over 30 peer-reviewed publications, several prestigious honors and awards. He's director of Fellowship Training Program, accredited by the American Academy of Facial Plastic and Reconstructive Surgery. Now, we're showing you some before and afters, but I actually wanted to talk about him first, and we'll get to the before and afters and really get into the effectiveness. The reason I gave you that whole list of his accolades is he knows what he's doing. He understands. He's the doctor that doctors go to understand more about your skin, about skincare, about your face, about plastic surgery. He is the one training younger doctors coming up in the world to be plastic surgeons. So who would you like to get skincare from? Regular guy down the street, or maybe one of the world's most prestigious doctors of facial plastic surgery, and that's what he's all about. And he's passionate about this product. He is passionate about our today's special. I got to talk with him earlier, and I love working with him because no one is more excited about what we're doing tonight than Dr. Nassif. And here's the story. Normally, and this is one of the #1 best-selling products in his line. Hundreds of customer reviews, tons of 5 stars. I'll read some for you later. People and women, both men and women, are absolutely crazed over this product. And here's why: because it's effective and it works. So here's what he's done for us tonight. And this is really important. He did a today's special on his Hydroscreen. That was a year ago, September. He's actually done one better. So if I show you this bottle right here, this is 2 ounces, and it's 2 fluid ounces. It's part of our story tonight. This retails for $81.50. And do you know what? Look at that. It's a customer pick at $81.50. Now, if I came out tonight and said, hey, for $10 less, this is our today's special, we'd all be like, oh, thank you goodness. We love the stuff. We can't be without it. It's a customer pick. I'll buy it. But watch what happens. He's adding to the 2 ounce for the first time ever a 4 ounce of the Hydroscreen, a 4 ounce. This is $131 value. You get both of these for $10 less than what the customer pick is on hsn.com right now at $81. So both of these now included, you get it all, and you get it for $10 less than just the 2 ounce. It is an unprecedented beauty value he's put together, and we've got a lot to explain to you. We're gonna introduce you to it, we're gonna introduce you to him, we're gonna talk about why this is so effective. And I'll tell you what's really cool about having Dr. Nassif with us on. Think of this as your own personal consultation. If you go out to see Dr. Nassif and he sees celebrities, stars, he has clients from around the world who go specifically to Beverly Hills to see him. He's that good. If you go to him, guess what he's telling you to use? This, and I got one other item coming up later on. He says those are the keys before he will even touch your face. On top of that, what's so exciting is that he brings this value exclusively to you here at HSN. And here's the last little part, and I swear I'm gonna get him on. We have an auto ship. Now, normally I say, hey, use auto ship. You get a great deal. You continue to get the 4 ounce, which remember is $131 for $50. Here's the scoop. Because this is so limited in auto ship, and because we cannot get our hands on anymore, you can only get 2 extra of the auto ship. It is one of the rarest auto ships I've ever seen, because normally it's kind of forever. You will only get 2 additional shipments of the 4 ounce for $50. So you wanna grab it today. Get the original shipment and grab the auto shipment while it is here, because I will guarantee that auto ship is gonna be gone very, very quickly tonight. All right, Dr. Nassif, I gotta bring him on. He joins us from his home in Beverly Hills. I am so excited that he's here with us, as always. Doctor, it's great to have you back. You know I love you, but literally millions of people worldwide do as well. Welcome to your today's special evening.
Suzanne, it's great to see you, and it's great to talk about skincare. And one of the great things about tonight is we're going to talk about one of the most essential, vital aspects of taking care of your skin and looking great and young, and that's hydration. So you let me know when you want to start, Suzanne, and I'll just get going.
Well, you know what I love, Doc, is tonight, it is like I could come out and see you, but I would spend thousands of dollars to do that. Tonight, I love it because you're gonna really take us into your world. It's very much like our own individual consultation you're doing for us tonight. So why do we need this? Why is this your #1 recommended item when someone comes to your office?
Absolutely. I mean, well, let me go through with all of you who are probably wondering, really, what happens in my medical spa, my medical office? And let me take everyone, as you're watching these animations of actually what happens to skin, is that this is a perfect example of a consult. You come in my office. What do? I evaluate your face. And remember, as a facial plastic surgeon, I know all the different layers of your face. And I'm looking at your skin moisturization levels, your hydration, the elasticity, the texture, the pores, the fine lines and wrinkles. And basically what happens 99% of the time, everyone is dehydrated. And so my goal always, if you have to have one thing, and as a matter of fact, everyone before surgery, there's two things. First of all, they get, I'm going to show you something as I reach over, they get the detox pads for exfoliation, and they get the Hydroscreen. And they all go home with these because it's exfoliation, and we'll talk about this later on in the show, and it's hydration. And so one of the first things that everyone says, okay, well, Dr. Nassif, really, what is hydration? And when you saw, I don't know if we have a second to show again that animation, and then we're going to show you some great animated befores and afters, and we'll go through everything with you. This is really what keeps your skin looking supple, plump, healthy, radiant, luminosity. And the reason why, because this is a hybrid serum with advanced technology, and what you're seeing is dehydrated spheres of hyaluronic acid because the skin dehydrates. You put a few drops, and these little microspheres, what happens is they hydrate. And there they go. The hyaluronic little balls got bigger. That's what gave you the plumpness. And then we have this retinol film fluid, which actually moisturizes the skin surface, which helps lock in the hydration. So it's a lipid fatty layer. That's when you hear about a moisturizer and you put it on top of your skin. That's keeping in the hydration. So that's what's great about this. It's hydrating and moisturizing. This is what every one of you need to keep looking young and beautiful. In addition, there's retinol, a very stable form of vitamin A that helps with the firmness of your skin, helps decrease the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. And what I want to do, Suzanne, we're going to show the models, putting on some, we have Suzanne and we have Donna there too. And we also want to show you some of the befores and afters. And you let me know when you want me to do it. I'll even go through with my computer I have here. I'll go through and I'll even do some circling for everyone.
Absolutely. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about how you apply it, when do you use it, and how often do you use it?
Absolutely. So this is the final step. So let's say that every one of you out there say, you know what, I already have my serums I love. And why should I try this? This is a product that you put on as a final step morning before you put on your makeup. It's a great primer, and right before you go to bed. But Donna, if you take a look at her right now, it goes on a little wet, and then what happens, like your skin drinking a glass of water. Her skin will drink this, and this will dry to a matte finish. And it's hydrating, it's nourishing, it's protective. And, one of the reasons, my ethos, if you take a look, you see now dry, thirsty, dull complexion. And now you see a shine, a brightness, a luminosity. And as I mentioned, it's a great primer before your makeup, and it gives you super hydration. And then we have Sue, and she's actually putting it on too. And, my ethos of my brand is that we're doctor formulated, me, science-based in everything we do. It's transformative for your skin, and these are proven results. And now you're getting 6 ounces. And with the Home and Go, with this incredible offer on today's special for you, this is going to last you about a good 6 months. And I think, Suzanne, I know you were talking about the auto ship.
Yes.
This will last you until you pretty much need the next one.
Yeah, and so here's just to kind of explain that. Oh no, my gosh. And I have to tell you guys, your skin absolutely responds to this. It feels so good. There's nothing ever that you've ever tried, I promise you that feels as good as this does when you put it on your skin. It is so velvety, it's so glowy, it's so radiant. And I want to prove this too, because it's not just me saying that. The hosts use it, we use a lot of products here. This is a go-to for all of us. We beat our skin up here at HSN. Think about it, I'm putting tons of makeup on, I gotta do that, but you know what, I've got to get it all off. And I really rely on this and the detox pads coming up. That is the 1-2 punch to absolutely transform your skin. And that's one thing for me to say it. I'm glad you guys trust me. But the other thing is when the customers say it. They gave me page after page after page of review. And I wanted to read a few very specifically. This is great. This gal is 60 years old. She says, fabulous serum. I'm 60. It's the best thing I could do for my skin. Listen to this part. Wouldn't be without it. Now that gal is willing to spend $81.50 to get a 2-ounce bottle. This bottle by itself, the smaller of the two, is over $80. And that gal says, I am all in. I mean, that's a transformative skin experience. We've added the extra bottle. We've added the extra 4 ounces for today only. This is the only time you're gonna get it ever. And you get the 2 ounces. So for $10 and the less of the customer pick price on the 2 ounce, we're giving you 6 total ounces. It is a phenomenal value. And it's really cute. I was talking to Dr. Nassif before we go on the air. I review everything, him and his team. And he's like, oh gosh, do you really, Suzanne, understand how good this value is? I'm like, Doc, yes, I get it. I really do. And I'm so excited because right now there are hundreds of you on the line because you're understanding it. You get how good this value is. And again, we've got a lot more to show you, but here's another one. This is my first Nassif skin product. I'll be back for more. I'm so glad I got this on auto ship. Now that was a while ago and she did not get this offer. By the way, I get excited about it too, and the bottles are durable. Another one is Smile in Kentucky says, my skin feels so luxurious and soft after using. I can tell a difference on my face, my neck. She even puts it on her hands, which I think is absolutely brilliant. And again, I can go on and on. There are hundreds of reviews, and I think when it comes to skincare, it's a crowded world, but you don't want to turn to just your dime store skincare. You don't want to go to the mall and just get something that you know nothing about. Let's go to one of the world's leading and most prestigious facial plastic surgeons when it comes to getting the very best. And Doc, what I think is fascinating is you won't touch one of your patients unless they use this and your detox pads prior to surgery. He refuses to do the surgery unless they prepare their skin before they see him. And I think that speaks, I get chill bumps on that one. And here's your opportunity. You don't have to go to his office. You don't have to go to Beverly Hills, although I'd love to see you in Beverly Hills. I'm not spending all the thousands of dollars to see him. You're getting the same great ingredients and effectiveness at home that he gives to his very select, very high-end clientele there in Beverly Hills. All right, we're gonna show some before and afters. I know you want to share them with us. What should we expect to see with this, Dr. Nassif?
You know what I want to show is I'm going to show basically, you know, the easing of the fine lines and wrinkles. I'm going to show the luminosity and the glow of the skin. And if you take a peek here, what I'm doing is I'm showing you, now this is one application. And take a look at the brightness. This is called the luminosity. It's glowing of the skin. This is taking dull skin like this, right here, and this is one application, and you just saw it on Sue and Donna. And this is what's really important. And what I want to really go through is, you know, when I look at these photos, and I'm going to print them out here, and again, this is for all ages and all different types of skin, and I want you to look at the under eye. And when you look in the under eye here, here's the before, and what we're trying to do, this is 5 weeks used twice daily. And what we're looking at is what we call the luminosity. We're looking at the wrinkles right here, the crow's feet are softened. We're looking at the texture of the skin is so much better. And this is why when we show these befores and afters, you know, these, again, when I talk about clinically, you know, based, scientifically proven, doctor formulated skincare. And when it comes to this product, you know, when we look at this, this is 5 weeks. And what happens when patients come in, I want to have their skin a lot more pliable before I operate on them. And this is why everyone uses this for a month, an entire month before surgery. And as you mentioned, Suzanne, you talked about the detox pads. For example, the 11. Take a look. This is 5 weeks used twice daily. And remember, everyone, this is a 6-month supply. And if you look at the forehead wrinkles here, look at how they've softened. And again, that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to give you transformative results. And if, again, we're looking at the glow, we're looking at the luminosity. And again, we're looking at this, again, is more of a thirsty, dry skin. And over here, we're looking at a luminosity. And this is what we call transformative. And I think we have, I know we're going to take, okay, we'll go to the hands in a minute. And as a matter of fact, this is something, you know, when you take a peek, you know, you say, well, what are the hands doing there, Dr. Nassif? You know, this is a face, neck, and décolleté product. Well, one of my office staff fell in love with this. And what happened was basically started using on their hands because let me tell you how that happened. So what happened was this: they took a little bit, and I'm gonna take off my little wedding ring here, even though, and this is the big dropper, and I actually just use a little bit on the side of it because it stays on the side of the dropper. And what happened was they were doing this, and I promise you, this is probably the most hydrating serum you'll ever use. And again, you can use this on top of your favorite serums. But then what she did is she started doing this, the rest of it went like this on her hands. And then I saw her hands about 6 weeks after, and I saw something. I go, what happened to your hands? Because everyone comes to my office wanting to have their hands look great. And so this is why now we did befores and afters, which we'll get to show you why this is also great for the aging hands.
And you know what, I'm gonna do it too. Speaking of aging hands, you know, I got them, it's that whole thing. But I wanted to show you guys too, and I want to show you up close because this is amazing. You need so little. Here's the biggest mistake I made. When I first got it, I'm the girl who says, oh, bigger is better, more is fabulous. It is absolutely not. Do the reverse. Don't go and put a whole ton on. You actually need such a teeny little bit. So look at this big dropper. That is beyond way too much. Literally, I'm just gonna take I'm literally tapping, and even that's a bit too much. I discovered very early on using this product, you do not need a lot of it. A little bit goes a long way. So here you go. So you're gonna see, look at that glow. Now look at the glow compared to my other hand. This is my before, this is my after. Now why does my hand look like this? It's because I'm in the sun constantly and I play a ton of tennis and I live here in the very hot, sticky and sunny Florida. And what happens is my skin gets very, very dried out. It gets almost a dusty look to it. And you can see there instantly, look at the glow I have. Now that's gonna last, and that's instantly. I mean, that just happens right now. I mean, I can say thigh, legs, I can put this kind of everywhere. But what I love is it's the long-term results you're gonna experience, and that's what we want. We want those products that really, really work. And by the way, if you have a skincare system you like, this is gonna put it in hyperdrive. This is the last thing you do, even if you're putting on creams and serums, do this last, because this is brilliant. It is transformative. It's skincare that really makes a difference. And Doc, I love these before and afters too, because certainly our hands take a beating, and you've seen mine, and my skin really gets dried out in this Florida sun.
Well, after we go through these before and afters, Suzanne, I want to go back to your hand.
Sure.
Because I saw something in that 35 seconds, which I want to show everyone who's watching us. And I want to explain this about the hand. Remember, yes, this is primarily based for face and neck and décolleté, but let's go to you real quick first. Now, look at your hand, okay? I want everyone to know what hand you're using that has the product
This is
on.
the before, this is the after.
Okay, now, I want everyone to take a look at something. Look at the top hand. Look at the structure. You can see the vein. Now, I want you to look at the bottom.
True.
I mean, look at the difference. So now this is where the plumping comes in. That's the hyaluronic acid spheres that soak up the surrounding moisture, and you get that volume change. And that's what I've shown you on the before and afters with the hand. And that's what we show. I mean, take a look at the difference. And again, we do this with Amy Morrison, and her hand blows up because she's a runner. And
look at that, it's crazy though. You can see it.
Because you're a tennis player.
Right.
And so you're dehydrated all the time.
Yes.
And this is really transformative.
Look how crazy that is. Like, look at, I mean, you know, this is ugly stuff, right? Look at the difference, guys. Yeah. Look at how plumped up this part of my skin is as well. I mean, I can physically look down and I can see the dramatic difference. I wish you guys were in front of me. You could literally see what I'm seeing in person. But look at that instantaneous results, but then it's that long term. It's transforming your skin. It's transforming the radiance and the texture, the fine lines, the wrinkles. We all want help with that. And please remember, if you get the auto ship is 2 more shipments only of the 4 ounce for $50. By far, you guys are getting the auto ship. With that auto ship combination, you now have a full year. Here's the other thing I have to explain to you because it's so important. We're in the best time to try any product here at HSN. We're in our extended return policy, which means the end of January. Most of the time with beauty, we give you 30 days. And I'll tell you what, yeah, you can see some results, but you really want those long-term results to see a difference. There is never been a better time to grab the auto ship, because now you've got our longest window to send it back. I don't care if you're down to 3/4 and you're still not happy. By the end of January, if you don't love it, send it back. And you know what? It's all about taking care of you. We all are creating our own spa experiences at home. This is that way that your skin will be transformed. It's so velvety. You'll plump up instantly. You'll see that hydration disappear. You will literally see those lines and wrinkles start to just slowly fade. You're going to see an incredible experience using this. The only challenge is, do you get it? Now, my producer Jared just said, by far, everybody's picking up the auto ship, by far. So if you are thinking about grabbing the auto ship, remember, this is such a good value that Dr. Nassif and his team can only give you 2 more shipments of it, of the auto ship, which is the 4 ounce at $50. They have to limit everybody to 2. We just don't have enough to go around, and this is unprecedented because he's never done an offer like this before. It is by far the best value he's ever offered when it comes to this phenomenal Today Special. And I love midnight because it's your time to get it, and you lock it in, you go to bed knowing it's on its way. Well, Doc, we have a really wonderful special guest who has agreed to join us tonight. I love Martino. He is one of the most famous celebrity hairdressers in the world, and I know he loves your products, and you're both very good friends. And Martino, I love you. In fact, I was using your curler earlier tonight. Welcome to the show. Thank you for spending some time with us tonight.
Thanks for having me. You know, listen, me and Doc, we have dedicated our lives to allowing women to be and look the best that they can be. And hair and skin have a lot in common. Look, without hydration, your hair is terrible. Without hydration, your skin is old, it is dry, it is rough. There are so many things that can happen without hydration. And what I love, especially because I'm constantly working, whether it's on the farm, on HSN, or in the salon, is that I literally instantly can wake up, take the detox pads, get all that toxicity from the environment and just my greasy skin or dead cells, and get it right off my face already that quick. You see the difference. No makeup, but look at that pad. Disgusting, right? And then with this, this TS is unbelievable. I'm excited because I've been using it for so long. Watch how quickly, as a sponge, my skin sucks in this Hydro Serum, and instantly everything that you ever want to change about your skin, which are those fine lines. You want those fine lines, and you want anything that could be caused by age to instantly pull that serum in and plump that skin. And that's what this does. I don't know how he did it, but he did it, and I love it. And Dr. Nassif, you make me feel so young.
Hey, brother, it's great to see you. You know, and the funny thing is, you know, Martino and I met him years ago. And again, you know, my wife loves his products. And the funny thing is, he started using my products a long time ago, especially he'll be working. And then I started with the detox pads. And then the Hydroscreen, which again, you see what he did just now with his hands? He actually ran it through his hair. I just saw you. And get it through your beard, too. And remember, this is especially for men after shaving. You know, I even put it in my beard, too. And yes, I just grew this recently, so I have a little bit of this, you know, after 5 shadow. Shall we say maybe about a good week and a half of it. And so it's great to see you. And, you know, I tell you, your skin does look radiant, my good friend. You look nice and young and refreshed.
Well, I appreciate it. My mom, who's 83, this has changed her life, right? Because when my mom started to age, she started to be concerned about her hair, about her skin. And I will tell you, this 100% leaves the skin feeling soft. It leaves it looking smooth. And I don't know how you did it with your technology. I understand hyaluronic acid, but somehow the way you made this formula, it instantly plumps out that skin. And my mom's happy. So for that, my hat's off, and I thank you. And all of you are going to be really excited when you get this home today.
Martino, thank you so much for joining us. It's so good to see you, as always. All right, Dr. Nassif, I want to go back to you because I know you have more to share with us. Where do you want to go next on this technology?
Yeah, I want to go through this animation. I want to explain that because Martino, you know, brought up a good point. Just like your hands, you know, Suzanne, and also like with Amy Morrison's hands, and again, our beautiful models, how they plump up in these befores and afters. And what's great about this, again, it's an advanced technology, but it's a hybrid serum, which means hydration and moisturization. So I want to explain this. So your skin dehydrates. You're losing the hyaluronic acid. You put a few drops of these microspheres, which are dehydrated, and then they soak up. And you see how big those little blue balls got? That is actually the plumping of the skin. Then on top of that, there's the retinol film fluid and something, glycoceramides and sphingolipids. This is what we call a fatty acid layer, which is the moisturizer. So what that does, that covers the top layer of your skin. That is called moisturization. That means it seals in the hydration so you don't lose any water. That's why this is a hybrid. It's a serum that with this advanced technology, there really isn't a better serum on the market that's going to hydrate your skin. And when I tell everyone, you know, one of the keys and the biggest key to everyone looking young, and unfortunately, as we get older, we lose really easily the hydration. And then with the retinol, which we all know that's great for decreasing the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles and helping the skin tone and firming the skin appearance, it's fantastic. Then you take a few drops on your hand. And then when you're looking at these befores and afters, I want you to look at the wrist. You can see how the fine lines right there are so much softer. And then you look just below the fingers, you look at the volume, that plumping from the hyaluronic acid. And so this is where the science base is. As I mentioned earlier, oh, here's a great one. Look at those wrinkles there, how they softened. Look at the plumpness of the hand. And, you know, when a patient comes to my office, I evaluate the hydration. I evaluate the moisture. I evaluate the texture, the fine lines and wrinkles. And this is what I do to everyone that comes to my spa and in my medical office and every one of my estheticians and my nurse practitioner. So my goal, since this is how Dr. Nassif Dermaceuticals got formulated, is because we started this in the detox pads over 7 years ago. And then about 5 years ago, Nassif MD got created, and 5 years on Home Shopping Network. And the last statement I'll make before I know it, I'm talking a lot, but I got to say this. You made a comment about me. I got a little embarrassed. You said, you know, Dr. Nassif was talking about the value. As you guys know, I've been on here. I never talk about value, but this time I had a hammer at home because this really is.
He's like, girl, do you really realize? I'm like, yeah, doc, I got it. All right, in fact, I'll repeat it one more time. So here we go. If you just pick up the 2 ounce, you can go to hsn.com right now. We'll show you. And it's $81 and some change. And it is a customer pick with multiple hundreds of 5-star reviews. I'd love to show that if we can, guys. hsn.com, yeah, just because I want to show this. I think this is so vital to understand. It's $81.50 for what you're seeing in front of me, the 2 ounce. If this were just the today's special and I said, hey, it's $70, what a great deal it is, that is a great offer. But guess what? He's added another 4 ounces to it. This is another $131 of value. This is $211. There it is. That's the 4 ounce for $131.99, a customer pick. Again, you're getting both for $10 less than the 2 ounce, and you're getting it for a single day. Please remember, if you add auto ship, that's the $131. You get only 2 more shipments of this, right? And you're getting it at $50. And the vast majority of you, because we now have hundreds of you who have ordered it, are getting the auto ship. That is by far the best value because you continue getting the 4 ounce at $50, not $131, which gives you a total of a year to really transform your skin. All right, we are not done. We got a lot more to talk about. Now imagine, and I was looking at my lips today, because, you know, I put a lot of makeup on, and I'm a lip junkie. I love lip stuff. I don't know why. I'm just a big fan of glosses and lipsticks and all that. But the one thing about aging too is I find my lips are just kind of getting smaller and smaller. Now imagine if you could have a product that has the same core, the same brilliant scientific ingredients in it, but now it's designed to really go after that very sensitive skin on your lips. And that is, again, what Dr. Nassif have done. This is Hydroscreen for your lips. It is $35.50, and it is available right now, which we're very excited to have it back in stock. So Dr. Nassif, you know, obviously this is a big deal. You know, you can do everything you want on your face, but as you really point out a lot, because we've got your body serums coming up, it's all different. The cells are different on every part of our body, aren't they?
Absolutely. I mean, number one, it's the largest organ on your body, your skin. And when it comes to the lip, what we call the lip mucosa, the red part of your lip, There's a lot of products out there. Obviously, you can visit your doctor's office. I'm not comparing this to a visit to your plastic surgeon's office, but this is a non-irritant. This is super hydration with the same type of, again, serum therapy that we use in the Hydroscreen. We put it here in the lips, and there's a combination of, again, hyaluronic acid, which holds its weight. It pulls in a lot of water. There's a jojoba glaze that gives you that beautiful radiant shine. And by the way, we're going to watch Sue. We're going to see a live transformation. She's going to use it on her left side of her lip. And we're going to go close to her as I'm just talking about really how this is used. And there's also Volulip. And this is a product, again, that helps with the radiance, helps give you that plumpness, helps with those fine lines above your lip. And again, it almost looks like you can use on top or underneath your lipstick. You can use this as many times as you want because we have long-term hydration. But what you're going to do right now, you just watch Sue put this on. And you can see she's got the Hydroscreen on her face also. You see the luminosity, the glow. And if you take a look now, you're seeing that her lip right in front of you is actually increasing in size. And I wanted to do something because all of us right now, we've been wearing masks. Some places like Los Angeles, you still have to wear masks. Your lips are getting very dry. And this is a great way, one, to take care of your lips, to protect that moisture layer, as I mentioned earlier about the Hydroscreen. But if you take a peek here, it almost looks like you're putting a gloss on your lips or a lip color. You're not. This is bringing out its natural shine. It's bringing out the glow, the natural color, and you're getting that plumpness. So this is our Hydroscreen for lips. And this is something you can use 4, 5, 6 times a day. And again, the results are what you see. And I don't know if we have another second, but I would love to, when we can. I know you want to talk about the value, but we got to look at Sue's lips one more time when we can.
No, we totally can. We can do it right away. I'm just, FYI, we've got it back in stock. I just put it on my lips and you can feel it. And instantly, if you've got those lips, as you age, they start to seem like they're getting smaller and smaller. This is going to give you, again, that instant plumpness without any stinging, by the way. I just put it on, so I can guarantee you that. But it also is going to give you the amazing long-term benefits that you're definitely going to get out of the Today's Special, built in specifically for that sensitive lip area. Yeah, let's do the before and afters again if we can, Dr. Nassif.
So, what you're now doing is Sue just put this on her lips about 2.5 minutes ago. And you need about a good 5 or 6 minutes to use this, and you can put this under or on top of your lip color. Okay. And you can already see, the brightness or bringing out her natural color. It's not dull. On her left side, her left lip, which is, you're looking at the screen, it's on your right side. And that's exactly what we're trying to do with the Hydroscreen for the lips. And again, as I mentioned, you can use this once a day, 4 or 5 times a day. And this is a product, and again, I think this one here, this is actually, is this the one that has a little bit more of a watermelon flavor, I think? And it actually, so it's got that great taste to it also. Yeah. And that is our Hydroscreen for the lips.
Yeah, and it's, again, it's very, very effective. I can feel it on my lips right now too, actually. And I put it right over my lipstick, so no big deal there, but you really do feel it working, but it doesn't have the ouchie that a lot of you consider lip plumpers would. It absolutely does not have that, and it tastes great, and it's not tacky, Doc. Thanks for doing that. I hate tacky lip glosses. I hate them. But again, you're getting an incredible treatment, and what a great opportunity to try it tonight because you've got till the end of January to return it. If you don't love it, gosh, send it back. Hey, by the way, I know a lot of you are stuck in line waiting to get into the Today's Special. Please be patient or go to hsn.com. It is so easy to shop on our website. It's a couple clicks and boom, you've got it, especially if you're gonna grab that auto ship. By far, the auto ship is outselling the single ship by far. What are we talking? Maybe 5 to 1? Oh, 2 to 1. Oh, 2 to 1. Wow. So 2 to 1, the auto ship's outselling. By the way, it's funny because Dr. Nassif's talked about it. I've talked about this. This is a go-to. It is, along with the Hydroscreen, the second most popular iconic item in his line. It is the detox pads. They're not just for detoxing, they're literally a 10-in-1. If you have very little time to take care of your skin, if you say, I don't want to go through a million steps, if you want to get rid of your makeup at the same time, if you want to clean your pores, if you want to have more radiant skin, less lines and wrinkles, this is a 10-in-1 system that is full of these juicy, fabulous pads. Now it's coming up. We've already sold several hundred from the preview, and it is on sale. One quick note is please notice all the free shipping. That's on all of our beauty today and tomorrow only. So take advantage of that because you save a whole lot of money, especially if you're stocking up on some of these faves that we have in the show. All right, did you know that we have amazing items and deals you'll never see on the air? Like a whole lot of amazing items. Top brands, exclusive names, and bundles, plus thousands of products all the time. Okay, so I challenged my producer to find something really that you would never think in a million years we would have on hsn.com. Okay, what is it? It's a wet brush, unicorn, plush brush. It's a brush. It's a brush. It's a wet, oh my God. Hey, it's free shipping because it's from the beauty collection. Hey, if you want a really fun brush, there you go. It's a wet brush. That's fabulous. Okay, good job, Jared. That is a good one, all right? I said, find me one of the most unusual beauty products that we never have aired, and by gosh, he did a great job at that. But check out hsn.com. You'll be shocked at all the things we have. We have baby clothes. The other day we did baby clothes. Never on the air. Just showed it on .com. Stick around. Dr. Nassif rejoins me. We'll talk about the pads. We've got a cleansing system coming up. We even have a this day only still before we finish our show tonight, so stay right there.
Can't wait for the holidays? Neither can we. That's why we're giving you a holiday head start, so you can deck every haul, outfit your kitchen, and wrap up your gift list early with national brands you trust. All during our holiday head start, Friday at midnight.
Want 15% off a future purchase? Then join HSN's email list. You'll receive a welcome coupon, plus so many special offers only for our email subscribers, like exclusive email-only invites to our private sales and events. Plus, you'll be first in line to shop our best values of the day and can't miss deals sent right to your inbox. And if you love coupons, you'll get them monthly, but only if you're on our list. So sign up today. Just keep an eye on your inbox, and we'll send all kinds of good things your way.
Hey, I'm Suzanne Runyon. You're watching HSN, and Dr. Paul Nassif's with me. He is truly one of the world's most premier facial plastic surgeons. He has spent his life thinking about studying, writing multiple peer-reviewed papers on this part of your body. He actually trains young doctors their doctors go to him to learn things. I mean, it's amazing. He's just incredible at what he knows and what he's done. And he has an absolutely phenomenal skincare line that I think you're going to love. Now, I know a lot of you are for the Today Special. We will get to the detox pads in just a moment. I would get a head start on these. They're on sale. All this free shipping's everywhere. But now this is one of the most crucial steps you need to do when it comes to cleansing your skin. And this is the Cleanser Duo. Now, just FYI, if you were to go to .com right now, one of these is $24. We have doubled the offer for the very first time for $32.50. Not one, you're getting two, but we did not double the price. And I know we've got a lot to get into, but Dr. Nassif, obviously, you know, it all starts basically with cleansing your skin. And why did you decide you needed to make your own cleanser?
You know, this was something that, you know, when I used to watch my mother go to the store and she would try every different cleanser in the world. And the problem I always used to hear, she'd say to me, you know, if you have a cleanser, and this is when I first started my practice, is they strip my skin dry. You know, why can't you make something that actually adds, you know, makes it not strip your skin dry? I go, okay, that means you don't want to lose water. You want to hydrate. You want to moisturize. And so what we did, I said, okay, I'm going to do that for you, Mom. God rest your soul. And I put something together, which is really a moisturizing, hydrating, and anti-aging cleanser. And you only need a half of a pump, and you can use this in the shower, or you want to keep one, but now you're getting two. You want to keep one by the sink, because what are we doing now? We're washing our hands all the time. So this has matcha tea and other antioxidants which fight those free radical aggressors that attack your skin. It also has something called betaine and squalene, and what these do, again, they're botanicals, they're called, that prevent water or moisture loss. So I put this, and also with vitamin C, to make it an anti-aging, you're not going to lose, you're not going to strip your natural oils, you're not going to lose moisture, and I put this together, and remember, you only need a half of a pump is all you need. Your hands may be a quarter pump.
Look at
and
that.
The scent is incredible. It's luxurious.
You know what some of your viewers love about the scent, and I do too? They say it smells like I have a spa in my own home.
Yeah, I mean, and again, it's that beautiful scent, and it feels good. And you know what? After you wash your hands, like what you're doing, and you feel it, it feels soft. It feels hydrated and refreshed. It doesn't feel dry.
Right. Yeah.
And that's what's incredible about this. And remember, the whole, again, one of the ethos of the brand is that it's transformative. Right. And everything is clinically proven. And that's what we did here. Remember the hands, as I mentioned for everybody, your hands. Take care of your hands. And that's what's important. And there's Sue using it on her beautiful hands there.
And boy, well, I got to tell you, once again, a little bit goes a long way. And I think, too, one of the things about being kind of stuck at home for a long time now is, aren't you transforming your home into your own little mini spas? You know, how long have you not gone to a spa? I had a friend of mine who said, oh, you know what, I finally went to the spa the other day to get a massage. She goes, I was so happy going there. Well, a lot of people still aren't doing that. And I think just out of necessity, we want to create our own spas. And then we realize, oh my goodness, products like this, we can have that high-end experience. And you have to understand, if I could go through and list the celebrities, the red carpet folks, the multi-millionaires who travel to Beverly Hills to visit with Dr. Nassif, I'd love to tell you their names, but I certainly can't do that. But these products that you're using on your skin are the exact same products that he's recommending to them. There's no difference, and that's what I really love about Dr. Nassif. Sure, he works with very high-end clients, but he's most passionate about you and me, those of us who can't spend all that money and go to Beverly Hills. We can't get to the top docks in the city that's an hour away from us, but you can. He is giving us our own personal facial plastic surgeon here in your own home. And that's what I'm so passionate about this line. And because it works. I think that's the other key. All the products, in fact, the vast majority are gonna be customer picks, and this one is too. So if you're new to the line, you're saying, oh, I don't know, I've never tried it before. Yes, I've seen them on Botched, I've seen them on television all these years. This is your moment to do it. We've got the best values, we've got incredible offers he's put together, we have it exclusively, and tonight we have free shipping, and we even have FlexPay on everything. Not one at $24, you're getting double the amount, and please read the reviews. I'll just read one real quick. This one is Bunglebee in Arizona said, I love it. It's very gentle. I love the smell, so I ordered the 2-pack. Another gal says, gentle, effective, leaves no dry or tight feeling. It is a dream experience when you use this on your skin. Please stay on the line for it if you can. Go to .com. That's the way to make sure and grab it before those are gone. And trust me, we have a lot less of these than we do the Today's Special available today. So don't wait if you're looking for that perfect cleanser. Okay, let me give you an update. Wow, almost 1,400 of you have said yes to our Today's Special. The last time Dr. Nassif offered this, he did it last September, and it was a lot less ounces, okay? So what he decided to do was to come back and actually give us an even better offer than September a year ago. You get the 2 ounce, which is normally $81. Yeah, that's great for $70. Sure, that's an awesome deal. 4 FlexPays free shipping. How about if we add another 4 ounces to that? That's $131 value. Both of those for $70. If you get the auto ship, you will only get 2 more of what we call extra shipments, 180 days each. That is a full year of truly transforming your skin. I can't wait for you to use it. I really can't. It absolutely changes everything. If you missed last hour, come back because I'll do my hand demo again. Usually going on the air, I gotta put something on my hands, right? Well, today I didn't. I said, you know what? I play a lot of tennis. I'm out in the heat and the sun. I get very dehydrated because it's super hot here in Florida. If you have not seen my hands, it'll prove to you how effective this is when you see the difference in my own before and after. And then we'll tell you more about it. That's coming up in about 45 minutes or so. So hang out. If you missed the first presentation, we'll do it again in just a bit. All right. I said I had a This Day Only coming up. I don't have one, I actually have two, all in the same show with Dr. Nassif tonight. And this is the first of two deals. Think of a This Day Only like a mini Today's Special. A Today's Special is one day, when it's gone, it's gone. Same thing here. When you see a This Day Only, it's literally available for a single day. And tonight, we're at our lowest price we've ever done on his famous Decolift Neck Firming Complex Serum Duo. Again, a serum, much more powerful than the lotion, a serum for that really tough area, the neck and the deck area. This area is a beast to get after. It can be very expensive. If you're in the mirror doing this, trying to figure out what should I do, I 100% would recommend absolutely try this tonight. Now here's the value. If you were to buy one of these on hsn.com right now, you would spend $40 for a single. We've doubled the offer up, so you're getting two 1.7 fluid ounces, but we didn't double the price. Normally $40, for about $10 more, we're putting in a second one for you tonight and only while they last. It's a very limited offer. The retail value here at HSN is $96.50. You're at $49.50 tonight. So, Doc, how many women come in, and men for that matter, because I know you have a lot of guys, and they go, Doc, they can put all the lotions and potions up here, but the neck shows everything. You must get thousands of patients who come in and say, ugh, I gotta see you. What should I do for this? Thus, you created this serum, didn't you?
Oh, yeah. I mean, and before we show the befores and afters, because it's a before and after show, here's what happens. Ready? Tech neck. What happens is they're bending down all the time, and they're seeing the extra skin. And this is what happens. Everyone comes in, Dr. Nassif, you know, what can we do for my neck? And again, that's what the scalpel is for. Again, when I'm doing these lifts, it's great for, you know, helping tighten the muscles and removing the excess skin. But what can I do for the texture, for the tone, for, if you look, and this is the décolleté, by the way, look at these impressive results. And if you take a look, this is using twice a day, 5 to 6 weeks, on all these, and we have, as you're staring at these, this is something, you know, it's 12:46 Eastern time, 9:46 in LA. And I want you to sit there and relax and think about this. Okay, how could a skincare product do this? And what you're looking at, I want to explain what this is doing. So patients come in and say, Dr. Nassif, you know, when you do a lift, does it get rid of the wrinkles? And the answer is no. It doesn't help with the skin tone. It doesn't help with the firmness. It doesn't help decrease the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. It doesn't give you that firmer, more youthful neck. And that's why you can use it on the jawline here, the chin, and the neck. And when I take a combination of what we call the Elastoderm C, a Coaxyl Renovage, and other peptides, we put them together to give you what we call a synergistic effect, which means they all work together to give you that transformation. And a lot of us, like me, I used to put baby oil. We all did. My mom did. We all put baby oil on our chest and our face, and we got burned and we destroyed our skin. And if every one of you looked at your décolleté right now, you know, you're going out, if, you know, the weather's so beautiful and you're showing, you know, you're wearing a V-neck. And this is a way, when you look at the befores and afters, and maybe we'll show you my befores and afters, and I'll circle them for you on my computer, or you can look at them up on the screen. It's really about the befores and afters, and you're getting a total of, let me count this, let's see, 3.4 ounces. And 3.4 ounces is going to last you probably about a good 6 months. And it's for the décolleté, and it's also for the neck. So let's just take a look at this. 6 weeks, twice daily. And these patients are anywhere between 55 and 72. Look at the difference. Let me just stare at that for a minute. Look at the texture of the skin. Look at the wrinkles, how they've softened. And Suzanne, so when you're asking me, you know, what do people like and what do I tell them? I say, yes, you know, when I do a lift, I'm going to do some great things and help this with your, you know, the skin of your neck. But in regards to this is what I want to show.
That's
and take a look over here too. Look at the wrinkle. She's 72 years old.
Wow.
6 weeks, and this will last you for about a good 4 months.
Okay.
And by the way, you can over talk me anytime you want because I'm going to keep showing before and after.
Let's stop on this one, Dr. Nassif, because this one is unbelievable. Like, look at the crepiness, look at the lines, look at the deep wrinkles, look at the after. That's 4 weeks, twice daily. Here's my thing, you know, maybe you are thinking about doing something extreme, or maybe you say, well, I can't do anything extreme because I don't have the money to do it, because it costs, you know, thousands of dollars to do something really kind of extreme. You know what I'm talking about. Why wouldn't you try this first? I would think you can get this home. Again, you have till the end of January to try it out. Take your own before picture, take your own neck selfie, and then take your after in 4, 6 weeks, maybe the end of January, and really see the difference. We are talking about that tough area, and this is state of the art. It's a formulation that's gonna optimize the appearance of your skin on your neck, reduce the appearance of dryness and the wrinkles on the neck and the fine lines, and it's gonna create a more youthful appearance. Hallelujah. I mean, that's a check mark on every single box we could want for one of the toughest areas to actually disguise. Because again, we can use makeup and concealers and primers and smoothers and everything else on our face, but your neck shows everything, and you know exactly what I'm talking about. It truly does. Doc, look at that before and after. My goodness, that's 8 weeks, only 2 times a day. That actually looks like a whole different person.
I mean, it really does. I mean, that's what, you know, when we talk, and as I mentioned earlier about my ethos, you know, transformative, proven results, and this is right here. This is what you're seeing. As a facial plastic surgeon, I know the skin from the inside out. And my goal, you know, is to give you results. I mean, let's take a look at this one. And really, you know, when a patient comes to my office, they say, okay, Dr. Nassif, you know, what can I do to help my skin? What can I do? Because the neck skin is different because there's a lack of what we call sebaceous glands. So when you go to a doctor's office and you have a treatment, now I'm not comparing my serum at all, my Decolift, to anything in a doctor's office. But I do want to tell you that if you take a peek, these are the results that we have for you. And when you get a result on TV like this, you know, we have to make sure, again, these, again, are clinically proven, and this is where the results come from. And the way you put that on and use this twice a day, and then you'll top it off with your Hydroscreen for lock and nitration, and you can bring it up your jawline too. So you see how Donna is rubbing it into her décolleté, and this is an area where a lot of us have sun damage, and just by being outside around what we call free radical aggressors, that's where the antioxidants work. Then your neck, back of your neck, and then the jawline and the chin. This is how you use this twice a day, and there's a good 4 to 6 month supply. And you know, what's great is you're getting 2 of them.
And just so you know, that is just for today only. I think that's really important. It's the first time he's done a double up. So basically for a couple dollars more, you're getting 2 sets of them. But again, that is for a limited time. And here's how it works. It either sells out or we get to midnight starting a new today's special, and then the price is gonna go up to the full price. You might be able to get it, you just have to spend more. Please remember the free shipping is only today and tomorrow, so take advantage of that because that's on all beauty items. All right, so I had a question for Dr. Nassif and his team earlier. I said, how many millions of these pads do you think you've sold here at HSN? And they go, we can't count. There's been literally millions and millions and millions of these pads sold. By far, of all the products in the line, the Today's Special, and again, Martina talked about it, I talked about it, Dr. Nassif talked about it, the Today's Special, the Hydroscreen, and these detox pads are the 1-2 solution for getting the ultimate when it comes to fantastic skin. Okay, this is it. You're seeing them tonight all in one place and super duper values. Now, what's so fascinating about this is with millions of pads sold just at HSN, it is a customer pick, and tonight we have it on sale for $35. So you're saving 10 bucks. We have 3 flex pays, and again, we've got free shipping, so you're saving even more money there. The miracle behind these little guys, and they're not little, they're a really nice size, is they're a 10-in-1. So if you have an entire line of things you do every night before you go to bed, it's this and it's that and it's this and it's that and it's this, guess what? You are down to one simple pad, again, to transform your skin. So Dr. Nassif, let's go through this, because again, there's not a more, I don't think there's another pad out in the beauty area or in any even, you know, if you go to a dermatological office that achieves what your pads do. They are really substantially different than what's out there.
Well, remember, I mean, these are really your first treatment of the day. And it's your last, I mean, it's a treatment at night too, to remove all the makeup. And what I want to do to show everyone again, this is the 1-2, this again is the 1 punch, this is the 2 punch, the Hydroscreen, and this is what all my patients use for a month because we need exfoliation. So what I want to do is talk about the 10 or 11 different functions, and I want to show you an animation. And even if you use the cleanser in the shower, the first thing to do when you get out of the shower is use a detox pad. The other thing you're going to do when you get home is use a detox pad. And it's for everyone in the house, the teenagers, the tweens, you know, the guys, the gals, all genders. And number one, it gently removes all the dirt and the makeup and the impurities from the day. So it's really deep cleaning. 2, it's also exfoliating all the dead skin cells. So important that accumulate daily. 3, you're actually cleaning out the pores. Once that happens, they shrink. Then you're getting smoother looking skin. We're softening the look of fine lines and wrinkles. We're helping firm the skin. We're helping brighten the skin tone. We're giving it that luminosity. We're hydrating the skin, and we're firming it. And I will mention something. So all those with one treatment. Now, what I want to do, you said to me, okay, I'm going to say to you, well, guess what? This is 108% better than using soap and water when you get home at night. So now let's go straight to our Visia. This is a scientific study. That's when we talk about science-based of my skincare line. We took fluorescent makeup, which is very thick, and we put it on the skin. And in just a second, you're going to see this. It almost looks like a purple white, you know, from we used to use in the old days. And this, again, is a Visia. It studies the complexion. Using soap, on the right side, you see the residue left as comparing one detox pad. And what that number was, it was 108% better, 108% better than using soap and water. In addition, these are also very effective because we also have the detox pad gentle. These are the original. We also have the gentle, which we'll talk about, which is it's free of glycolic and salicylic acids in case you have a sensitivity. But if you haven't tried our detox pads yet, I want you to try the original. If for some reason you have a sensitivity to glycolic or salicylic acid or both, you use the gentle. And there's a fruit acid complex, mineral salts and aloe vera, you know, and that's, again, those are the difference. And the etoin is the hydrator. And so this is, again, I just talked to you about 10, this is a treatment. It's literally wiping away the signs of aging. Now, I want to show you another demonstration. We're going to show, I think, Sue or Donna, each one of them are going to demonstrate. One's going to use the gentle, one's going to use the original. And if you haven't tried them before, I want you to try the original. So this is a traditional makeup wipe. You might do this when you get home to take off makeup. Now, you would expect that there should be really nothing left on this detox pad. And again, you know, my precepts is exfoliation, hydration.
That blew me away.
Look
Okay. Wait, it's even funnier that the before is giant. You know, like it's a huge pad, right? But you don't need that. Look at the after. Look at the difference, how much was left on her skin after she used the original cleansing pad. Look at the difference. I mean, that is really dramatic. And you know what we know as for a fact that when that starts to build up, obviously that helps age your skin, it clogs your pores. I mean, everything about having that buildup, whether it's the dirt and the soot and the smog and the fog and the smoke or whatever's in your neighborhood, or it's just all your makeup or all the stuff we put on our face, or just in the environmental factors about going outside and living our lives, you've got to remove it effectively. So Donna, you're going to show the other one, right? I'd love to go right to Donna too, because remember, this is one of the most effective ways to actually take your makeup off, but then it's got 11 more things it can do. Donna, are you using the original or the gentle? The original. So Donna's using the original. So this is her before, right? Just a regular old makeup pad, and you're having at it. Like you're there you go. She's like, oh yeah, I'll get in there. All right. Look, it's so quiet. Everybody's waiting. We're like, really? Because you were really scrubbing your face.
Drum roll, please.
Exactly right.
I mean, it's interesting too. And again, you can still wash your face if you want.
That's crazy.
But look at the difference.
Wow.
I mean, look at how deeply, intensely. I mean, it actually really pulls the gunk out of. I mean, the pores. And this is common sense to all of you listening to me. I don't have to really teach you this, but think about it. If your pores are full of gunk and dead skin cells. And again, the skin, unfortunately what happens is you have millions of skin cells that die daily. And as you get older, the turnover, which means the removal, is not that great anymore. And so how is your other skincare products going to work if your pores are clogged? So we're cleaning out those pores. Even if you love your own skincare, you still use one of these treatments. And take a look. You just grabbed the top one, Suzanne?
Yeah, I just did. Because you know how often